Okay, so we did our new student dialogue, and ours was over race around the country, pretty much different international relations, and so we talked about all those. We started out on the group though talking about pretty much dialogue and all that, and spent an hour on that instead of talking about the actual subject, which was weird because no one was participating, and we all just stood around and looked at each other. It's very awkward. um, our instructors were not very helpful with that. They just kind of sat and stared at us too, didn't really keep it going. We all were quiet. There wasn't really many people speaking up about the dialogue, which was fine, but it was awkward. When we got into the race though, that was different. We had to, first they like did this thing where you link, and pretty much you would, one person would say where they've been, and then someone would connect with it, and so kind of showed how everyone's connected in a way, and how we all been to the same places. We don't know each other, but we're all connected in some way. That was neat, kind of just seeing everybody, what they all do together. I didn't play much of a role in our whole thing, I guess. I didn't talk as much. There wasn't very many people who spoke up, so we didn't have that. But after that, they split us into, you got a partner, and then you told each other what your first assumptions about them were, which was kind of nice. Not nice, just to see, like, and it's like awkward to tell somebody like what you think, because it's usually kind of negative. Me and my partner, I had my sorority letters on, so you could see the assumptions that were made there. It's different, and it's also different to see that you're completely wrong about people. I thought he smoked pot and all that stuff, but he was actually not like that at all. Really sweet, really nice. Really good kid that they like made good grades and stuff, and he thought I was kind of a snobby party girl, which I'm not at all, so that was fun. Just kind of see how it was, and you could just tell a lot of awkward situations were going around the room, but it was still funny and awkward, but it was nice. And then they had posters hanging on the wall, and it wasn't really, the way they split it up was like how we categorize people, so it wasn't like by continent really. It was kind of like US and Canada, like Mexico, Middle East, which, and then Asian, and so it wasn't really like a lot of Asians are in the Middle East, so kind of just like didn't put it together when we were doing it. So it's like kind of funny at the end when we were all just like, oh wait. But you got in a group and you went around and wrote the stereotypes of each region that you think, and they're mainly all the same, but they, at the end of it, we all looked around, they were all negative mainly, except for smart on Asians. It was surprising. I think the United States had the most negative stuff written about it though, which was kind of weird. We criticized ourselves that badly, but so we went around and did that, and it was different. And there was a lot of things like on like Africa that was like stereotypes of people in America that are African American, not what you would find over there, like just like fried chicken and stuff that was kind of rude. But I mean, it was all rude, everything that was said pretty much. And we had one kid in our group that was African American. He wasn't offended, thought it was kind of funny. But then we had an Asian who was like surprised there wasn't that much negative things written, which was kind of sad. But that's about it. What else? So we pretty much just did that. The whole dialogue thing took up most of the time. Instead of actually talking about what the dialogue was about, we learned how to differentiate between dialogue and debate and stuff, which I think you should take out next time for next year, because that was pointless. Yeah, it was just weird to see all the different races and all the really mean stuff we wrote and not all the good things we write and how racist we all are without realizing it, and the assumptions you make about people when you don't even know them, and it's just crazy. So, yep, that's it.